What is up, guys? Tugi here, back again, live on Twitch, of course, and I love every single one of you that has joined me for the live version of this, but for those watching on YouTube, after the fact, regardless one way or another, no matter how you're watching this video, prepare yourselves, because so begins the post-Nolan Patrick era. We also traded Kim Weeding in the last episode. Oh boy. Oh boy. Which, by the way, Dustin, if you could change the title. If you could change the title to Draft to Glory Live, that'd be great, because I forgot to do that. But anyway, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Draft to Glory. My God, I have no idea what this team's going to look like. Especially, too, we might even end up trading Quirk before the before the next season starts. I really have no idea what this team's going to look like, man. But it'll be interesting to find out. That is for sure. Now, I am just going to sign everybody. We're going to have to deal with cap issues at some point. Which, yeah. God, man. This team's in such an interesting spot, as I'll call it. So many UFAs, so many players who just aren't going to be worth investing time into, which is why I'm going to get rid of them. You might say, hey, you could get draft picks for those, draft picks for those players. But if they're not worth my time, they're not worth my time, and I will get rid of them. As you can clearly see. Now, Haken low top 4 is actually worth keeping. Low 7th, not so much. AHL top. Man, these guys are shit. They are absolute shit. Low top 6, 73 overall, 21 years old. I'm going to get rid of him too. I'm going to get rid of him too. For RFAs, we already sent out all of the contract offers, so that's good. Alright, I think we're good there. Moving on to the old right wings. RFA, we'll keep Corrado. UFAs. Junior Harvey is looking to get paid. Oh my God. You know what? We'll give him that money though. Because, yeah, $52 million in cap space. Ross Winquist, someone who I'm surprised I didn't trade. I will probably look. I mean, I couldn't do it at the draft. But yeah, he's probably on his way out. Let's be honest. Belugas, we'll get rid of you. Moving on to left wings. Just a couple of UFAs. Andrei Svechnikov will probably be traded here as well. Granted, I should probably be doing the 85% trick to sign these guys for a little bit cheaper. I'd probably get more trade value out of them that way. But too late. That's the only thing I can say. It is too late. I have already made that mistake. But I mean, regardless, it's probably the difference between a 4th round pick and a 3rd round pick, which, boy, with my draft history, it's not looking too good. But here, we'll at least save some money on Rudy Yell, who is probably going to be traded. It's looking like full rebuild territory here, guys. It really is, as much as that sucks to say. It looks like we are in full rebuild territory, which puts us into a pretty dangerous spot. Because I don't know how many years we have left. Of course, somebody could do the math, and if they do, that'd be great. But the fact that we were contenders for as long as we were, that's an accomplishment. At the very least, somebody rejected. I just completely skipped over it, and I don't really care. Oh, this is just so weird, man. No Nolan Patrick at this stage. So who are we going to lose? Am I going to lose Svechnikov for free? Oh, shit. I signed one too many players. Okay, well, here, let me, you know what? Here, we'll go to the goaltender that I was just going to trade. Craig. Let's buy him out for the next 4 years. There you go. And now we'll sign Andre. There you go. There you go. Andre, where are you at, buddy? UFA is. I have to sign you in order to trade you. We'll knock it down to 8 mil. Save us a little bit of money not doing the full 85% trick. Because we don't need to. But at this stage, I am thinking full rebuild's the best option. And then we see if we can end up with any decent prospects as the series ends. I think that's the best way to go, because there's no point in holding on, right? you look at Svechnikov, Winquist, guys like that. They're too old. They are. They're just too old. We don't have time to rebuild within their window. So the best choice right now is to get rid of pretty much all of our best players, at least the ones that are, 33 and up, and just play the guys who are actually worth playing on our roster. So let's... Oh, God, free agency doesn't even factor in for us. So let's sim to the start of the next season, although that's risky. You know what? Nope, we can't do it. We can't do it. We can't sim to the start of next season because there's a chance I wouldn't be able to trade certain players due to their cap hits. I have to make the decisions right now. So, like, we're still in Khudobin's window. We're still in Ken Jane's window. But Svechnikov, I think he has to go. Man, can Quirk still get the job done? Or is it just better to get rid of him now, right? Like, can we make the playoffs with the team we have right now? Probably. Are we going to go far enough into the playoffs to make it worth it? No. And that's just where we are at the moment. And we have some 84s, shit like that. I don't know. But if I'm going to make those big deals, it has to happen now. Right? It has to happen now. God, but I don't want to trade like Khudobin and Janes, but it'd be Svechnikov, it'd be Winquist, might even be Quirk. Is Quirk still a 90? He is. But damn. And if we trade Quirk too, absolutely, I might as well get rid of the other guys. Because, yeah, it would be over. And you look at his cap hit too. If he drops to like an 88 before the start of the next season, we're screwed. Damn it, man. I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up, but I think we have to. I think it's time. We have to say goodbye to all of our old friends that got us to this point. Now, Khudobin and Janes, I don't think I'll trade right now. I think I'd wait until the start of next season and then trade them to try and make sure I end up with the number 1 and number 2 pick. And the same for Quirk, actually. Of course, like I mentioned, the cap space is a bit of a situation. So let me get rid of... Who the hell is expensive here? Junior Harvey's expensive as shit. I shouldn't have signed him to that deal. I can't believe at 86 overall he asked for that much money. But I just gave it to him because who cares? Alright, so Svechnikov's going to go, I think. Shit. Shit. Oh, this is so tough. I want to wait until the start of the next offseason, but the cap space could really come back to bite me. That's the issue. And I didn't come into this episode with a set plan. I didn't come into this episode definitive on whether or not I wanted to fully rebuild or not. But again, the problem is if I trade Khudobin now, it might be worth holding on to him until deadline day or shortly before then. Fucking hell. Alright, you know what, man? I think it's time. Andre, buddy, you are out of here. Who has the lowest cap hit? That's probably a good indication of who's going to suck. Detroit. I'd like to trade them out of the division, though, so Arizona's a good option. Out of the conference, even. Arizona, also listed as a rebuilder. Let's go talk to them now. Again, I'm not allowed to trade for players. That's the rule. We broke that rule before. We are going to go for their first round pick. Will that go through? It won't, but to be honest, I might just cheat it a little bit. I might just cheat it a little bit because who gives a shit? Then again, here. What if I do this, right? 2-4. No, you know what? I'm not going to break my rule. I'm not going to do it. So a hopeful, a little bit worse than a contender. Here, let me go to the Western Conference with Winnipeg. Can I get their first round pick? Will that go through? God damn it! Really? Can I get Vancouver's first, please? Not even close. Damn it. Well, if I stick to my rules here, then Svechnikov is not getting traded for a first-round pick. There's no chance. Maybe Toronto's? Alright, so hold on. What about a contender? I could trade for a champion's first-round pick. What about a contender? Edmonton. Although you can't take the cap hit, can you? No, you can't. Shit. Columbus doesn't work. There are, like, no contenders. There's only champions. Alright, so Toronto's a champion tag. Who else has the champion tag? New Jersey. Florida, but I wouldn't want to send them there. Any Western teams? Anaheim, but they might be able to take the cap hit. First round pick, please. You motherfucker. Whatever, I'll retain salary. How much salary do I have to retain for this to fucking work? Come on, game. What the hell? It's saying that they'd have space. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Please. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. I do have people saying fuck the rules, which, to be honest, at this point, yeah, really, who gives a shit? Arizona. Screw it. Screw it. You know what? The series at this point should be, can I turn this team, can I win a cup before the series ends? Right? That should be the challenge at this point, is now just play the game like I would rebuilding Hockey Town, just to see if I can get us back to prominence. That should be what it is. God damn it, how many fucking picks is it going to take for the Arizona first? Jesus. Whatever, I'll do it. Who cares? I'll break the rules for that. Svechnikov, there you go. Have fun in Arizona. So we do get the extra first round pick because I broke the rule. Who gives a shit? Who cares? At this stage. Hudobin and Janes, again, I think I'm going to keep at this point just because I want to make sure I trade them to somebody who's absolutely terrible. To somebody who is absolutely terrible. So who else has that terrible cap hit? Ross Winquist has to go as well, the veteran. See if I can send him out to Vancouver. Try to get their first round pick as well. Might have to cheat it just a little bit or a lot of it. You know what? Here, we'll just go for the second. Just go for the second. Will that go through? No, it won't, but damn it. We will make it happen. 6th and the 7th, please? No? And come on, the deal has to be close, right? Please? Make it easy for me, Vancouver, please. God damn you. Damn you, damn you, damn you. 6th round pick this year? Please? Come on. Close to fair value. It was already at fair value 3 picks ago. You bastards. Will that go through? Yes, it will. Ross Winquist off to Vancouver for a 2nd round pick. Oh, shit. It is the right time to trade Steven Quirk. It really is. It really is. Who else has the rebuilding tags? Arizona had it. Vancouver. I might as well try to get Vancouver's pick, but then again, I don't like their cap situation. Tampa's at 75 mil. Pittsburgh's at 71. Looking at other rebuilders. Western Conference, LA. Okay, 81 million for LA. Dallas is at 71 million. That's what I'm looking for. That means they don't have too many good players signed to begin with, and Dallas would be screwed goaltending-wise if it wasn't for this upcoming trade, where I'm going to try to get as much as I can for Steven Quirk. Let's see how much that is. That's the question. Of course, the game loves to kind of jip you with draft picks compared to what they're willing to give up, compared to what you have to give up to get a deal done. You got to be kidding me. Really, at 1st and 2 seconds is too much? Really? Okay, what if I just do the 2/3 and a 4th? How's that sound? Still no. That is ridiculous that they're not willing to do that. Unbelievable. Will that go through? Dallas, you are really fucking me over here. Oh my god. Case in point. You better be shit this year once I get this 1st round pick. This is fucking Ekman Larson all over again. Oh my god. This is Ekman Larson all over again. Will that go through? You have to be kidding me. I am about to trade him elsewhere. Yep, fuck the Dallas Stars. Get out of my face with that bullshit. Get out of my face with that bullshit. We'll go talk to the LA Kings. We'll go talk to the LA Kings. At least they want to trade that pick. Screw the Dallas Stars. Fucking assholes, man. And immediately, all I had to do was just go to LA. I could have gotten more from the LA Kings, to be honest. I was just so frustrated with having to work with Dallas. So there you go. Steven Quirk off to LA. We at least get there first. We get all of their picks in this draft. There you go. Steven Quirk off to LA. Who else can we... Can I sign Andreoff? He's Canadian, isn't he? He was American. Okay, so I'll look to sign him then. On defense, Ken Janes. God damn it. Should the fire sale really continue? I still feel like I could win in Janes' window, but you know what? Let the fire sale continue, I guess, man. Let the fire sale continue. San Jose listed as a rebuilder. We will try to get their picks, but they don't want to trade, so they're going to be just as annoying to deal with as Dallas, I imagine. Yep, they are, so fuck them. Tampa, even though you're in the East, hey, there you go, Tampa. Steve Yzerman, you and I, we've had our differences in the past, but what do you say? Thank you very much, Stevie. And that's what I should have done. I should have done that with Quirk, but it is what it is. It is what it is. San Jose. San Jose, thank you for the pick. God, I don't want to get rid of Khudobin. Ah, he's 31. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I'm keeping Khudobin for now. As torturous as that is for him, I'm keeping Yuri Khudobin for now. And then we'll trade him at the deadline to the worst team in the league. Yuri Khudobin, I love you, buddy. I can't let you go at this point. I just can't let you go at this point. So let's sim to the start of the next season. We'll figure out the team. We're going to have to sign veterans as well. More than likely. But this series, I mean, you know, I held to the rules up until Nolan Patrick retired, which is what most people wanted to see anyway. So now maybe I'll start... I mean, I won't completely break the rules. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Like I said, I think the challenge at this point is, after fire selling, can I get the team back into contention before the end of the series? I think that's the best, or I think that's the goal of the series, and our best hope at this point is just, can I get this team back into the playoffs? Which I think we can. I think we can. It just depends on who we have left on this team. Like, that's the thing. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Ah, shit, it did sign a goalie for me. Oh, it signed 2 goalies for me. Great. Well, I'll just end up signing those guys because otherwise it'll be a pain in the ass. I don't know, man. I'm trying to decide. Should I just be given... Like, at this point with the series, would it be more interesting to just say, hey, Tugi, no restrictions. Try to get this team one more cup? Like... Would that be more interesting, or should it just be like, okay, you can kind of do multiple picks and pieces involved in a trade? Like that's the question: is how do I handle the rest of the series? We accomplished our goal. We stuck to the rules. Nolan Patrick retired. We immediately started to break the rules, as suggested by you guys. So, damn, I need to see who those 2 goalies were that the game signed for me. I need to see who those 2 goalies are, because those are the 2 that I have to sign. Dreiber, and it was Zuzin? Right. Dreiber and Zuzin. Right. So 75 overall and 71. I have to go sign those 2 guys regardless, because I don't want them on the AHL team anymore. I don't want them at that point. Probably at $47 million in cap space. Alright, so a 75 overall goalie and a 71. Again, I want to sign them just so that I can get rid of them. So that's kind of weird how there's like that. God, the morale system really fucks that up. Alright, here, you know what? It'll just be easier to sort it by name then. So there's Zuzin. Sign him to a 1-year deal. I'll honestly give him a one-way deal. Goddamn. Yeah, I'll just give him the max, and we'll cut him after this year. And then Dreiber was the other one. Dreiber, there you are. 32-year-old goalie. Again, we'll sign you to a 1-year, one-way deal. And so let's see, this will be a $35 million. We'll have $12 million. Yep, so we'll sign him to that. A little bit over $35 million now. Okay, so those two goalies will accept. What other players do I have under an AHL deal at this point? I want to get this team into as good of shape as I possibly can. Why did I give a 75 overall goalie $20 million? Because I had $48 million in cap space. So I wouldn't be allowed to call up and send certain players down because the game would say, like, oh, no, you don't have the cap space. So that's why. And you sign them to 1-year deals because that way, even if they're in the AHL, it still affects the cap space. That is why. So let's see. Hold on. Nope, what am I doing? Nope, I'm in the wrong menu. I need to go to Edit Lines. I'm in the completely wrong spot. That's what happens when you check the chat during a live stream and you lose your train of thought. So what players are under an AHL deal? There's a lot of them, aren't there? Yoensu, is he ours? Yes, he is. Bykov is. Goalies were good after we signed those guys. Forwards, what players actually belong to us and who doesn't? Or do we have all... Oh, wow, all these guys are ours already. Well, that's incredibly helpful. Okay, so it's just the two goalies I had to worry about. It's just the two goalies I had to worry about, and then that way I have full control of the AHL, which is what I wanted. So, that'll be taken care of. And I guess at this point, man, the reins are going to be off, and we're just going to see if I can get this team back to contention. So, see, case in point, right? Like right here with Tanaka, I can't send him down because we'd technically be under the cap. So, I got to wait for those two goalies to sign. And then I think from here, man, it's just fucking go for it. Just fucking go for it and see what I can do with this team. I'm thinking maybe just free reign, see if I can get us back to the promised land before the last 5 years are up. Which we'll see. We shall see. Although I still, man, I don't know. It is still a drop to glory. But like I said, I mean, if it was up to me, I mean, it might just be the best time to stop the series in general. But I won't, because I know people want to see, they want to see the series through. I mean, we're 20 years in. We might as well do the last 5 years, of course. So, I don't know, man. It's tough to say. It is tough to say, but that's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll probably get feedback from those on YouTube as well. Did it sign another goalie for me? I think it did. God damn it. I think it signed a guy named Fedorov, didn't it? Maybe? Or was he a forward? If it signed another guy for me, that's going to be infuriating. I don't think it did, though. I see Tanaka, Chartrand, Zuzan. It did. It signed Victor Fedorov for me. You fucking stop it, EA. Stop signing goalies for me. I don't fucking need them. God, that's a pain in the ass. I have to sign that guy now, too, because, again, I want full control of the AHL. And I don't want any AHL signed players to be there, because it fucks up best lines. God damn. So now I gotta go sign that guy. What a pain in the ass. EA, stop signing goalies for me. It's fine. Like, there was literally no reason for the game to do that. I mean, I am just gonna trade these players, of course. But... So it was, oh god, which one was it? He was old. Yeah, it was the 35-year-old Victor Fedorov. Alright, so again, I'll sign him. And EA, for the love of God, don't sign another goalie for me, please. I'm begging you. My team is fine. My team is set. Quit screwing with it. Thank you very much. Just have this guy sign a goddamn contract. Thank you. Thank you. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. So. Got too many goalies signed at the moment. NHL defense, Benaral, LeBlanc, set, maybe. Still got a couple of decent options here. We need one more guy. And we got a ton of 78s. 24, 23. Low top 6. Yikes. I'd rather go... Ah, God, who the hell would I rather go with? I think him. Lancette, I do believe. And then forwards. Oh my God. Well, there was some progression out of some of our players, so that's nice. That is nice. Let's see. We got an 80, a 78. God damn. All right. So let's see here. Weller, Johnson, or Daly. Who to go with? Johnson, I should say. Who's the best guy to go with here? That would be probably Johnson, because he tore the league up the year before, the AHL at least. Okay. My God. My God. And again, Yuri Hadobin will be traded sooner rather than later. Okay. So you know what? If we are... God damn. If we're going free reign, which I think is the best way to handle the rest of this series, I'm going to go so goddamn crazy with the picks because I want to get rid of everybody that isn't worth having on this team, which is what I was doing anyway. But now that it's free reign, I could double up picks and everything. It's tough to say, man. It's tough to say. Shit. What do I have unsigned? Anybody decent? Indeed. Let me sort by potential. So we have Nugent Hopkins, but he was Canadian, correct? No, Denmark. Shit. Alright, so, yep. Man, I still have to get rid of players. I still have to get rid of players. Shit. God damn. This is ridiculous, man. I'm almost tempted to stop here. Because I know what's, I know what the general feeling of the Twitch chat is, but I do want to get, considering there's over 1,000 views per each of these videos. You know what? I am going to stop this episode here. I'm going to stop this short. Because I want feedback from my entire audience, not just on Twitch, but of course from those on YouTube, of how I should handle these last 5 years. Am I allowed 100% free reign? Am I allowed to do whatever I want, rebuilding Hockeytown style, to try and get this team back in contention? I can sign any free agent I want. I can trade all that. Should I kind of sort of keep the rules where I can trade away players I don't want, but, do one-for-one picks? I want to know from people. I want to know what they want to see out of the last 5 years of this. I mean, because as it is, with the trades I've already made in this episode, getting rid of Quirk and everybody else, I think that was the... that was the start of it. But I want to know, is that what people want to see from the rest of this series? We are going to do the last 5 years. We're 20 years in. We're going for the rest of this. It's just a matter now of how I should approach the rest of this series. So for those on Twitch, I've of course noted your feedback and everything. And of course stick around because I'm not done yet streaming for the night. But for those on YouTube, let me know down in the comments below, what do you think I should do with the last 5 years? Should I just have free reign to do whatever the hell I want to try and win one last cup, or to at least get this team back in a really good spot for the next GM that takes over? So let me know down in the comments below. And again, for those on Twitch, stick around because I'm not done yet. For those on YouTube, I thank you very much for watching. I look forward to your feedback, and I very much look forward to the next episode where I have a clear and set path on how to handle the Washington Capitals moving forward. So, yeah. I should note, I don't think I'd trade for players. I think the only thing I would do is sign free agents and trade players for picks. I don't think I'd go out and, like rebuilding Hockeytown-wise, go out and get, all the best prospects. I don't think I'd do that. I still think the players I would use would be the players that I draft or that I pick up at free agency, right? So that's just what I'm thinking. But again, I want to know your feedback. I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.